Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all the synagogue family. There are some things that I would like to address this morning concerning the BBC expose on Emmanuel TV or Prophet TB Joshua, to be specific. And I have looked at a couple of videos and how people are talking about him. It's really shocking. It's really shocking how people can lie like that. But some of us who were able to privilege, or who has the privilege to see him or to be with him, we know all what they are saying is a lie. And no amount of lies can bring synagogue down. Synagogue is the church of God. Synagogue is a church God himself built through Prophet TB Joshua. So no weapon fashioned against synagogue shall prosper. No weapon, no BBC, no media house can bring synagogue down. That I have to promise you that. Whatever that is from God will stand no matter the storm, no matter the challenges, no matter the situation. You guys have crucified this man since 1999. And surprisingly, this Abishola, some of us who know how she came to synagogue, we are not surprised what she's doing. It will not sell. It will not sell. Instead for her to be doing this and getting money from BBC and other media houses or trying to get views from YouTube, she should try and get a job to better her life. This is the same person who burnt her husband's house. She burnt her husband's house to ashes, then came to synagogue and seeking for shelter, seeking for help. All the videos are there. All the videos are there. It is not as sometimes I look at how she's behaving, I smile. But as Prophet TB Joshua never reply his oppressors or his accusers or his enemies, we are not also in position to reply you, because we see you as a chaff before the wind to blow off. It will blow off. It will not sell. So continue with whatever that you are doing. It will not work. You have started since 1999, and now that the man is no longer there, you are continuing. I think since the day the man died, everybody was thinking, oh, synagogue is dead. But let me tell you, the body is gone, but the spirit is still in synagogue. The spirit of God is still in synagogue. Prophet TB Joshua was a leader, was a leader. And so whatever spirit that built synagogue, it is still there. Spirit never die. It is still there. Not the spirit of Prophet TB Joshua, but the spirit of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is what I'm talking about. It is still there. It is still there. So no weapon fashioned against the church shall prosper. And because Prophet TB Joshua died, and now the church is even booming more than before, then you came out with another plan. You came out with another plan. Oh, man. This is very funny. We are not shaken. We are not shaken. We don't care whatever you guys are doing. So far as God lives in us, so far as we serve the living God, the true God of Israel, the I am that I am, the mighty man in battle, no weapon fashioned against synagogue and Mama Evelyn Joshua or the children or the disciples or the prophets in synagogue shall prosper. You guys can continue to try your best, but you shall not succeed. You shall not succeed. A day is coming. A day is coming where the truth will surface. Who Prophet TB Joshua was, the rare Prophet TB Joshua, will surface. Continue with your lies. You know, God always gives long life to our enemies so that they will live to see the glorious work in our life. And how can you tell me synagogue is fake? All the miracles is fake? My dear, I am a living testimony. I am a living testimony. I know all of us who the disciples, all of us, we know how we went to synagogue. But one thing about all what the other disciples are saying, or one thing people need to realize, we all came there with one thing or the other, with one process or the other. And synagogue is not a place that you can just wake up from your bed and go, unless God directs you to go there. Unless God himself, those that want to be saved, they are the people God directed them to go there. Unfortunately, Abishola was the Satan himself. She confessed it, not it. She said it. Was the Satan himself who sent her to go and do that. She was just a tempter. He was just a passerby who wanted to tempt and see the powers. But because he couldn't maneuver through, that is what she said. That is why she came out. And this Rachel is a gay. And you cannot be in synagogue and practice gayism. Because it's a house of God. And Prophet T.B. Joshua always advised his children, his workers, everybody, all over the people all over the world, his followers, how we should live. We live according to the Bible. We live like how the Ethiopians live in Antioch, how they lived. This is how we live. So if you want to be in synagogue, you have to be very disciplined. You have to be very disciplined and go according to the rules of God, the rules of righteous. If you cannot, please, you can't stay in synagogue. And people are saying that Prophet T.B. Joshua never allowed his disciples to get married. That is not true. Prophet T.B. Joshua never told anybody not to get married. But he said, if you are still in school or if you are still training yourself in business, first of all, finish with whatever that you are doing. Make sure that you are stable. Make sure that you are stable before you can get married. This Ajoke, we all know you. We all know how you came to synagogue. If you don't know your history, let me tell you a little bit. All the documentaries are there. How your callous mother dumped you under the truck. Around the synagogue. The people were shouting, there was a baby has been dumped here, a baby has been dumped here. And Prophet T.B. Joshua heard them because many people were rushing there, and then he said, what is wrong? Then we explained to him that somebody has dumped his or her baby here. And he said, bring this baby to me. And that is how you also came to synagogue. Okay, if you don't know your history, go and do DNA and see if Prophet T.B. Joshua's blood runs through you. But we are not supposed to expose things, because even Prophet T.B. Joshua do things for even the people or the kids who are in motherless home. So how much more about the one that he picked himself? The people that he don't even know, the people that has not even been dumped in the premises of synagogue, he helped them. He bring them close to himself. So how much more the one that has been dumped in his premises? And so if you don't know, go and do your DNA and stop talking nonsense, okay? Stop talking nonsense. And when you came there, I think Satan himself or your mother knew who you were. That is why she dumped you under the truck. And Prophet T.B. Joshua, because God has given him wisdom and opened his eyes, he documented everything. You don't know your document is there? You don't know that your video is there? You have not seen your beginning. Sorry. I have cough, but at least this makes me very, very angry or very mad about the situation. Sorry. It's snowing the whole day and it is very cold. My God, what kind of person is Ajoke? Ajoke, you don't know your beginning. Hi. You want us to play your video? We can, but it is not necessary to do that. It's not necessary to do that, you know. It is not necessary to do that. And this man in Ghana, the pastor in Ghana, you came to Ghana, we took you as our own, everything was okay with you. It was Prophet Tip Joshua who fed you, who did everything for you. You know that. And you wanted to marry the daughter of a regional minister. And Prophet Tip Joshua said he doesn't see a future between the two of you. And it was true. Because you are mad. You are mad or you forget things quickly. I don't know what is wrong with you. Because not long after you and this girl went, the lady passed on. The lady passed on. And do you know what the family was saying? You see, sometimes if you are a child, what we children cannot see, adults see it very far. If we kids stay on a ladder, it could be that we cannot even see what is above. But an elderly person can just sit down and see what is ahead. So stop that, okay? Stop that. And whatever Anas is doing, or Abishola, someone who said it with her own mouth. The video is there. I'm not the one saying it. With her own mouth, that he has a chronic. This girl is mentally unstable. She said it herself. She said it herself. She is mentally unstable. So all those who are listening to her here and there, they are also unstable. They are unbalanced. Stop talking nonsense. Synagogue will still remain synagogue. Synagogue will still remain synagogue, whether you like it or not. No weapon, I tell you once again, no weapon fashioned against synagogue shall prosper. So continue. And that reminds me about the vision I had some years ago. I had a dream that Prophet Tip Joshua has passed on. I had a dream that Prophet Tip Joshua has passed on. And in this dream, I saw a dragon. I saw a dragon blowing heat and fire over the synagogue members. And that is where I saw in a wind, a very big, mighty wind, covered all the members. We were in one place, one big place, and it covered all of us. And so the dragon couldn't see, but we were seeing him because the wind was like a glass. It's like I was seeing through. And the dragon was looking everywhere for the members, but it never saw anyone. Then I wake up from the dream. Not long I heard Prophet Tip Joshua has passed away. But this dream, I told my family, hey, they were saying, you are talking nonsense. You are talking nonsense. But now, this is the dream that has come true. And so these dragons from BBC who are trying to blow the heat, forget, we are covered. We are covered. We are covered. And you guys, haven't you wronged before? If you have wronged before, and you are suppressing someone, hey, and you have covered your own, you have left your own to talk about somebody's own. If you have not sinned, then throw the stone. But the Prophet Tip Joshua that I knew, nothing can change our mind. We knew who he was. We knew. You see, I never understood why Prophet Tip Joshua was documenting everything from the beginning of the church. Everything from the beginning of the church. Every single thing he was doing the documentary on it, or he was videoing it. But people didn't understand because He knew what was going to happen. He knew. Imagine if this Abishola, if this video was not there, nobody will also believe Abishola. Abishola come to the synagogue, he plead, Prophet Joseph forgive her, and then she come back again. That was it. That's what. Because the plan could not work. The plan, even if you look at her eyes, don't you see Satan himself operating through this lady? How people understand or how people go close to this lady, I don't even understand. Abishola, find a work and face your eyes, okay? And face your eyes. Find job and stop collecting money from media houses and saying things like, oh, do you have kids? I wonder for your kids. I feel so sorry about the kids. But whatever you are doing will never work. Will never work. Will never work. I came to synagogue with an issue. And this issue is there. I have the paper. This issue has been bothering me for long. And I was delivered. I was saved. I was healed. And I have this document. I live in Germany. And so here everything is with paper. You cannot go and then say with your mouth without proof. I have the proof. How I was healed. And so those who are saying he did a fake miracle, I am a living testimony. Go and find a job, Joe.